downstairs. I can eat. I'm gonna go down there and eat in a little bit. Let's go.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow. We now have 9 locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, and Harvey. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Goose River Heating and Cooling, Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro and surrounding communities, ready to provide you with service work to existing and new customers. Whether Corey and the crew installed your heating and cooling system or not, they're ready to assist you with your service concerns. And if it's time to update your heating and cooling systems, whether it's your home, farm shop, a cabin, or office building, give Corey and the crew at Goose River Heating and Cooling a call. 701-430-1990. That's Goose River Heating and Cooling, Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro area and surrounding communities.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
For over 100 years, Findlay Farmers Grain and Elevator, a full-service cooperative, has been growing and adapting with the ever-changing agriculture industry. These strong roots in eastern North Dakota include a dedicated staff of 42 full-time employees. Findlay Farmers Grain and Elevator offers a variety of services, including agronomy, sales and service, custom application, grain drying and handling, bulk fuel and oil, tire repair, and light mechanic work. Findlay Farmers Grain and Elevator is a buyer of corn, soybeans, wheat, and sunflowers. Learn more by visiting FindlayFarmersElevator.com.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country, experts in every field.
Schedules can be a slippery slope. With YourLiveEvent.com, that's just not the case. Find schedules for select Minnesota and North Dakota high school athletics at our website. That's www.yourliveevent.com. For schedule updates, follow our social media pages. Never miss again when it comes to scheduling with Your Live Event.
Dakota Heritage Bank, serving you with 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota, has a strong background in ag and business lending, but can also help with any auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. Dakota Heritage Bank is a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. Our friendly staff greets you with a smile, takes the time to get to know you, and can help with your banking needs. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting what's important in life.
Your hometown agent, Tatum Brand, would like to wish the Lobos the best of luck this season.
Every business has its special needs and its own unique set of challenges. That's why we treat your business just like ours, to make sure you are covered right. Hello, this is Shane with Irie Insurance, and our agents have seen it all, and one slip-up can take a small business years to recover from. That's why it's so important for a small business to work with an insurance company that can save them money but also make sure they are protected. If you own a small business, we would like to work for you. Go to IrieInsurance.com to find a local agent near you.
The friendly staff at LaMoure Drugstore reminds you, from school supplies, greeting cards, or prescription needs, you can find it all at LaMoure Drugstore. COVID antibody testing and the Johnson & Johnson COVID vaccine also available. Plus, get your flu shot today. Watch out for the monthly flyer and monthly sales as well. Let LaMoure Drugstore be your one-stop shop for all your personal and giftware requests. LaMoure Drugstore, located in the center of LaMoure in the Bank North Mall. For more information, go to LaMoureDrugstore.com.
Benson for the point. Back to better through the block and down. Back to pass. He'll look to fire deep and intercepted. Stretchy, diving, he's in.
Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And welcome to Tower City, North Dakota for Class B volleyball tonight, where you have LaMoure, Litchville-Marion, the Lobos squaring off with the Maple Valley Raiders here in a non-region tilt on your live event. I'm Chase Miller. Glad you are tuning in on this Tuesday night, the day after Labor Day, as we get you slated for a little volleyball action here between the Lobos and alongside Maple River, the Raiders. Taking a look at the matchup here tonight, Maple River comes in with a mark of 2 wins and 1-0 in Regional 1 play. On the opposite side for LaMoure, Litchville-Marion, the Lobos are 1-1 on the season and 1-1 in Region 3 play. The Lobos opened the year with a loss against defending state champ Lytton HMB, who last season went 25-0 on the year and currently 3-0 in this season. After a 3-0 loss on August the 31st, LaMoure Litchville-Marion came back with a 3-1 win over Napoleon Gackel Streeter on September the 2nd. After tonight for the Lobos, they will play against the Oaks Tornadoes on Thursday night at 7, and that game will be at home, and then they'll tangle in the Volley in the Valley tournament upcoming this weekend. For the Maple River Raiders, head coached by Craig Poole, they are made up of Maple Valley School District and Hope Pages School District. It's the first year as a co-op between Maple Valley and Hope Page for volleyball, girls basketball, and boys basketball as well. For Maple Valley, 2-0 on the season. They opened on August the 30th with a sweep of Barnes County North 3-0, and then it went to a 5-setter their next time out last Thursday, 3-2 right here at Tower City, a 3-2 win over the Lisbon Broncos. After tonight, still with LaMoure, Litchville-Marion, the Raiders will go up against Central Cass and Castleton, and that'll be at 7:30 on Thursday. Then they'll return home for a date with the Sargent County Bulldogs, a match that you can watch right here on your live event. And this is the IRA Insurance pregame show. Glad you are tuning in on yourliveevent.com. You can check us out on Facebook and Twitter as well by searching Your Live Event, or go to YouTube and search Your Live Event. You can check out every match that we're doing for volleyball, what we have slated for soccer, and alongside high school football here in the fall. And then we're working on our winter sports schedule, where we will get you to the mat of wrestling, the hard court of basketball, and a little ice hockey to boot as well. If there's some high school sports or prep sports in and around the Red River Valley in North Dakota and Minnesota, we got you covered right here on your live event. When we come back, we'll take a look at the history between the Raiders program and alongside the Lobos program. The Lobos had a really good past decade of 2010 to 2020 in terms of state titles and just a continued success of what they've been able to do under head coach Jill Dunn. On the opposite side for Maple River, there's been some success, but that was with Finley Sharon Hope Pages as a co-op, and now they'll see to try to bring that together with what they're doing right now for the Raiders. A good start with this co-op with their first 2 games ending up in 2 wins. We're back after this on our IRA Insurance pregame show as we get to look at a little bit more of the history between these 2 programs. Starting lineups in the opening serve, that's all to come here on your live event. LaMoure Hardware carries your everyday items for plumbing, electrical, automotive, and more. From Zenzer Bullseye Stain Blocking Primer, just $19.99. Valspar Medallion Interior Paint gets $7 instant savings per gallon. And Valspar Pristine Interior Paint get $10 instant savings per gallon. Plus, fiberglass handle garden tools are just $7.97. For more information on all the services LaMoure Hardware offers, go to LaMoureHardware.com.
Maple Valley School District is engaging students in a world-class education, preparing them for lifelong success. Maple Valley serves the surrounding communities of Buffalo, Fingal, Oriska, and Tower City. They have a great student-to-teacher ratio at 16 students per class. Maple Valley ranks as one of the top 10 high schools in the Fargo-Moorhead area. For information, go online to maple-valley.k12.nd.us or call 701-749-2313.
MLGC offers ultra-high-speed broadband, streaming TV, telephone, advanced business services, and commercial-grade video surveillance services. MLGC has a goal to continue to deliver future technologies that make rural communities in North Dakota vibrant places in which to live and do business in. They're your local provider who prides itself on its unmatched customer service with a small-town touch. MLGC has offices in Enderlin, Cooperstown, and Kindred. For more info, go to mlgc.com.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical North Dakota high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Going to NDSCS, I found out way more than just like sports. I met a lot of people just on my floor, and then different activities you could go to that were on campus. For sure, I look back on all the memories and love it. My name is Grace, and I'm here for my future.
First week of college, I can't tell you how many friends I've made. It's a family, you know what I mean? Like every time I go to a meeting, like everyone knows my name. They're always kind to me. I love it. I can't explain how much I love it here. My name is Junior, and I'm here for my future.
As we're back here on the Irie Insurance pregame show on your live event, it is high school volleyball here on this Tuesday night between the Maple River Raiders and alongside the LaMoure Litchville-Marion, the Lobos. Let's take a look at the sponsors a little bit of tonight's game. Again, Irie Insurance and alongside the Keith Irie scoreboard. But take a look at the history here with the Raiders and the Lobos. We'll start with the hometown Maple River. First year again as a co-op between Maple Valley, Hope, and Page. Finley Sharon Hope Page were a co-op as of last season for all sports. They're continuing to be a co-op in high school football under the Spartans umbrella, but right now, again, Hope Page and alongside Maple Valley are together for volleyball and girls and boys basketball. Now, Finley Sharon Hope Page did make the state tournament back in 2015. For LaMoure Litchville-Marion, their history, 3 state titles in program history. The first in 2015, a 3-1 set win over Langdon area Emmor Munich. In 2016, a 3-2 set win over our Redeemers out of Minot. And then they swept the Thompson Tommies in 2017. And even in the past decade, a runner-up in 2013 against Northern Cass. When you take a look at what Region 3 and Region 1 provides, there's always really good competition within these regions, and something that's a little different in Region 3, it is still district play. So District 5 and District 6 will have a tournament to get their top 4 teams to make the Region 3 volleyball title. But you go back from last year in terms of a state championship, Linton HMB went unbeaten, beating Langdon area in the championship match 3-0, and there's really quality programs again with the Lobos, with Linton HMB. Then you start taking a look at what Oaks has done in years past. Same thing for Carrington, some proud programs there out of just District 5 and District 6. We mentioned Linton HMB, Medina, Pingree, Buchanan's always around the quarter, Kidder County as well, and Napoleon. So a lot of good volleyball out of that region. Then you turn your attention to what Maple River's in Region 1. They have the Super Regional. So the top 4 teams advance to the quarterfinals. They earn a bye into the Region 1 tournament. Seeds number 5 through 8 would host 9 through 12 in a play-in match. But you look at the programs of teams that have gone on here. Region 1 won a title in 2011, 2012, and 2013, all from 3 different teams. That includes Central Cass, Kindred, and Northern Cass. Oak Grove looking to be pretty strong on the season. Hankinson's got Kaya Mauka, a heavy outside hitter in terms of how she hits the volleyball. She can put a lot of spin and also a lot of heat on that one out of Hankinson. That's before he mentioned even what Kindred and Abby Dukeshire, a really good program with the Richland Colts, and what we saw with Lisbon and Maple River. They went to a 5-setter on a Thursday. So 2 really deep regions that whoever wins the region in the past decade out of 1 or 3, they feel like they got a pretty good opportunity to try to win a state volleyball tournament. We'll continue here on our Irie Insurance pregame show. We'll come back after this and take a little bit of look up the starting lineups. This is Class B volleyball tonight between the Maple Valley Raiders and LaMoure Litchville-Marion, the Lobos, here from Tower City on your live event.
Talking more new trades from Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada 2013 Versatile 500 Power Shift with 2,700 hours, a 2010 Versatile 435 with 3,300 hours. Local trades. Call Chuck or Neil for more info and pricing. The J&M 750 grain cart with roll tarp scale 14-inch auger, a new Westfield auger 13 by 84, one remaining Versatile Fury for fall tillage. Talk with Chuck or Neil at Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada. They thank you for your business. 218-784-2961.
Pioneer, tailored for your farm, delivering success. With decades of research, Pioneer has the genetics, tools, and local testing capabilities to deliver the most diverse and consistent seed for your farm needs. Work with Keith Irie, Matt Powell, and Chelsea Beaton in Hope, your local Pioneer team, to evaluate your needs and select the best varieties with the right herbicide-tolerant trait for your farm. With the science behind Pioneer products and the local service, you get success from your crop yields. Good luck to the Finley Sharon Hope Page team from your local Pioneer seed representatives, Keith Irie, Matt Powell, and Chelsea Beaton of Hope.
Back here inside the Raider Dome in Tower City here on this Tuesday night, taking a look at the starting lineups. First for the Raiders, they're going to go like this. Lee Root is a sophomore libero at 5'5". Chloe Wetch is a junior setter at 5'5". Katie Zahn, the outside senior hitter at 5'6". Addison Hannig, the middle blocker, freshman at 5'11". Jordan Ewan, the senior defensive specialist as well. In the rotation, you're going to have Kylie Phelps, a 5'9" senior, and Michelle Bojahoski, the outside hitter at 5'9", a senior here for Maple River. For LaMoure, Litchville-Marion, the Lobos, they're going to go like this. Rose Wendell, a senior setter. Also, you got Roden, a junior middle hitter. Cassie Quinlan, the junior libero. Haiti Steffes, the sophomore middle hitter. Katrina Just, the senior setter. Muslin, that's first name of Molly, the senior outside hitter. And Risa Rasmussen, the senior defensive specialist for LaMoure Litchville-Marion, and coached by Jill Dunn on the season. 1-1 so far on the year, and alongside in region play for Maple River, the Raiders. They're 2-0 on the season and 1-0 in Region 1 play. Again, for Maple River, after tonight, they'll play at Central Cass at 7:30 on Thursday. And for LaMoure Litchville-Marion, the Lobos, after tonight, they will return home for a game with the Oaks Tornadoes at 7 o'clock upcoming on Thursday to close out the week. That does it for our Irie Insurance pregame show. Thank you very much for tuning into YourLiveEvent.com. Again, for a complete rundown of our schedule for the remainder of the week. We got boys soccer on right now. We got some more volleyball across Your Live Event. Go to our website at YourLiveEvent.com. You'll be able to check out the schedule there and see everything. That does it for the Irie Insurance pregame show. We're back with the opening serve from Tower City. It's Maple River and LaMoure Litchville-Marion on Your Live Event.
I'm starting off on some smaller projects to get me worked up to some of the bigger things built around here.
The atmosphere in the shop is very, very team-based, which is great.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
If you're in need of Minnesota and or North Dakota high school athletics coverage, head to yourliveevent.com so you don't miss out on moments like these.
Straight up the middle, bounces, he's open, he's down the field, touchdown, Nuggets!
Go to our YouTube page at Your Live Event, powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated.
Intercepted!
Follow us on Twitter at YourLiveEvent1 and on Facebook at Your Live Event.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow. We now have 9 locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, and Harvey. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Goose River Heating and Cooling Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro and surrounding communities, ready to provide you with service work to existing and new customers. Whether Corey and the crew installed your heating and cooling system or not, they're ready to assist you with your service concerns. And if it's time to update your heating and cooling systems, whether it's your home, farm shop, a cabin, or office building, give Corey and the crew at Goose River Heating and Cooling a call. 701-430-1990. That's Goose River Heating and Cooling, Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro area and surrounding communities.
Back at Tower City on your live event, just going through the starting lineup again between Maple River, the Raiders, and LaMoure, Litchville-Marion, the Lobos. Chase Miller with you. You got Jenny running camera, and we're getting ready for a little Class B volleyball, non-region style. So for both head coach Joe Dunn for the Lobos or for Raiders head coach Craig Poole, we'll see how they use their rotations in a match like this where, yeah, a loss goes against your win-loss column, but at the end of the day, this isn't a regional game, or in LaMoure Litchville-Marion's case, even a district game for what you want to be seeded later in the year. Still a very long season to go. First week of September. You want to be playing in November for the state tournament. That's going to be in the capital city at Bismarck inside the event center on November 18th through the 20th. The Region 1 and Region 3 tournaments in the quarterfinals, they officially get underway on November the 8th. So about 2 months from the date that they will get ready for postseason regional volleyball. Region 1, again, Super Region format. Region 3, district tournaments of 5 and 6. Then it goes to Carrington for the Region 3 tournament. So, again, still a very long season here in high school volleyball. That is yet to come with the amount of volleyball matches you get to play in a week. Maybe you're playing 2, 3, depending on if you're going to play on a weekend. That is a tournament as well. LaMoure Litchville-Marion on the far side of the net as you see them clad in their black uniforms. For Maple River, the Raiders are going to be on the near sideline in their home whites with blue numerals and lettering outlined in that red with Raiders written across the back. It's a rally scoring of best of 5 sets, so first team to win 3 sets earns the match, and if we do get to a decisive set number 5, it would be 15 points. Got to win by 2 up to 25. LaMoure Litchville-Marion, the Lobos, and alongside the Maple River Raiders here on what still feels like a summer afternoon into the evening in the Red River Valley. Maple River is ready to go. Chloe Wetch, the junior setter, comes on here for the opening serve for the Raiders. So Wetch will come on. Little running jump serve as she does, dug out back corner by Muslin. They back set to Muslin, comes cross court, and Wetch was there on the dig. Then they just try to tap it down, and they get it right away for the LLM Lobos. Roden in on that one. So the Lobos take an early 1-0 lead here in set number 1. LaMoure Litchville-Marion, a dangerous program again in the state of North Dakota in Class B volleyball over the past decade. Running one up, taking a deep little push there was Zahn, partially blocked. Here comes the libero for the Lobos. That one's going to be in Quinlan. Near side, going cross court. That one's going to be out of play. A miss hit there by Maple Valley Zahn, and the Lobos take the opening 2 points of this first set. LaMoure Litchville-Marion squaring off with the Maple Valley Raiders. Here it comes. Dangerous looking play. Volleyball going to be near the ceiling here throughout the night. This one dug out back corner by LaRue, and then can't get it over, and 3 quick points here for the Lobos. Again, it is a great intimate atmosphere here inside the Raider Dome, but for volleyball, if you have a missed pass, it might hit the ceiling, so you got to be ever careful with that one. Here comes outside Bojahoski trying to get the back right corner. Couple of misplays here gets head coach Craig Poole off the bench, and for LaMoure Litchville-Marion, an early 4-0 lead. Here comes a service by Muslin, dug up by LaRue. Here comes a deep push back left corner. LaMoure was there. Here comes a push the other side. From Maple River, they come near side. They get that one over, dug out by the libero and Quinlan. Now it's to the middle and a hit right down Broadway. Ronan was blocked at the net, but it's going to be a point and a kill, and the Lobos out to an early 5-0 lead, and Ronan gets her second kill of the volleyball match. 5-0 Lobos over the Raiders. This one is going to be out of play, a service here, and we'll have the first point for Maple River and a little rotation as well. Muslin, though, a nice job with the rally, getting up 5-1 here for LLM early on. For Maple River, we'll see if they can get a rally going with Katie Zahn, the senior outside hitter. Good-looking serve. This one's going to be back set down the near side. That's Wendell, and we're going to have a net violation here on Maple River, so a point for the Lobos makes it 6-1 LaMoure Litchville-Marion. Substitution into the game, Gabrielle Ketterer, the defensive specialist at 5'6", she'll check in for the service for LaMoure Litchville-Marion. That'll be Rodine, the junior middle hitter. Comes on with the right-handed serve, and that's going to be a miss it. So back-to-back serves by the Lobos. Unforced errors provides a couple of points for the Raiders, down 6-2. On to serve, Cal LaRue, sophomore at 5'5" as she comes in. Little running jump serve goes to the right-hand side. Muslin's there. Just with the back set, Lobos try to get it over. They can't, and for Maple River, they get the point, and they cut that lead in half now, down 6-3 here in the opening set. LaRue on to serve yet again. Again, the Lobos got the opening 5 points of this volleyball match, but now we've seen the last make it 4-1 little rally here off the ace. LaRue gets her first ace of this match, the first one for either club, and don't look now, the Raiders of Maple River just down by 2 early in set number 1. LaRue a chance. We'll see where she goes. Off this serve, this time to left-hand side. Here comes a set. This one just dumped over. Maple River, as they have it on the back set. Wojciechowski with a deep push. There again is Quinlan. Here it comes to the middle for the Lobos as they keep alive his wedge for Maple River. This one just has to get bumped over on 3 by Hannig. Now it's to the far side as this one's going to be blocked at the net. Hannig was there. It's going to be a point for the Raiders. 6-5. What looked like LaMoure Litchville-Marion getting out early and trying to run away with set number 1 has not happened, and a chance for the Raiders to tie if they can get this point. LaRue on to serve. She goes down the far sideline. Here's the front set as it comes near side, and a great kill going between the block was Haiti Steffes, the sophomore hitter. Steffes gets her first kill of the match. Lobos now up by 2, and on to serve is Rose Wendell. Left-handed serve, dug out back left corner by Kidder. Here comes the set. Going to get blocked at the net, but kept alive after the hit by Hannig. Lobos get it over, and a nice placement as that goes right in front of us here. And it's going to be a point for the Lobos, as that is going to be a nice kill on the opposite side for LaMoure Litchville-Marion. Lobos up by 3, 8-5. On to serve again is Wendell. This one goes into the net, and for the Lobos, something that's starting to look at the stat column, that's already 3 unforced errors from the service line for LaMoure Litchville-Marion here in this first set alone. But they are up by 2, 8-6 against Maple River. Here comes the back set. Going cross court. That one's going to be out after the hit by Steffes. But I think we're going to get a point to go the opposite side here after a net violation. So it should be 9-6, I believe, on that scoreboard. And for the Lobos, they'll be on to serve here in a moment. This will be with Rasmussen, as Rasmussen will come on to serve. Maple River has yet to hold the lead here in set number 1. But again, hanging around right now. We'll see if the Lobos can put them away, or can Maple River get a little rally going. Quinlan with this bump. Here it comes on the back hit. That's going to be with Steffes, and Steffes gets the kill. Steffes with her second kill of the match. 10-6 now, LaMoure Litchville-Marion. Lobos on to serve again. This one is with Rasmussen on the serve. Maple River able to get it over with Hanning. Nice spot, but a better find by Rasmussen. She puts the right hand out and gets that one to go, and we have a little deflection coming through here. We already had our camera get hit once during pregame. This is if this was baseball, it would be a hot spot corner. And our camera gal, Jenny, almost took the brunt of that one. Here it comes for Maple River. And Jordan Ewine on to serve. Maple River down by 3, and they get the ace. Second ace of this first set here for the Raiders. Ewine gets her first of the match, and for Maple River, back within 2. Jordan back on to serve again, gets it right over the net. Rasmussen with the tough dig. The other Rasmussen then able to get it over on the tip. That's Tessa, and a point for LLM. 11-8 substitution here for the Lobos as checking back into the contest, Katrina Just. Service with the libero in Quinlan. And the Lobos got up 5-0, but then we saw Maple River get back to a 6-4 deficit. This one going to be back set, but we'll have a error here on Maple River. And for the Lobos, they'll earn the point. 12-8, we have a timeout here for an officials just looking at the substitution. This allows us to take a look at what's coming up on your live event later this week. Fargo Shanley and West Fargo Cheyenne for a little high school football. That's 2-0 teams, and both ranked in the top 5 and 11 AA. That'll be on Friday from West Fargo right here on Your Live Event and yourliveevent.com. Again, go to yourliveevent.com. Check out the complete schedule of what we have to offer. Thursday, Foston Ada Borup Weston High School football. Little Region 1 action. Waimea Lidgerwood against Lisbon on Thursday night for Region 1 volleyball. As we resume play here, a tip coming down the far side. Nicely kept alive by the Lobos and Wendell. And Maple River quickly gets it over. This one by Rasmussen, a deep push, and that's in there for the point. Lobos up 13-8. Also on Thursday, Fargo Northwest Fargo Cheyenne is scheduled for EDC volleyball as well. Here comes a serve, getting down to a knee for Maple River, and it's going to be in there for a kill. Katie Zahn able to get the kill. Nice job there as Molly Bosch gets the assist. Zahn with her first kill of the match, and for Maple River, they're back within 4, 13-9 here in set number 1. As the Raiders come on to serve, Addison Hannig, the freshman at 5'11". Muslin's there. Going to get set back to Muslin. She goes cross court, and that's going to be out and no deflection. Jordan Ewine just kind of last second put her hands back, and rightfully so, as Maple River earns the point. Down by 3 in set number 1. Coming on, Hannah gets it right over the net. Rasmussen has to go down to a knee. Here comes the back set and a push then by the Lobos and Just. Here it comes to the middle and a one-on-one in the block there to LLM in Roden. Junior able to go one-on-one, gets the block, and it's a 14-10 game. Roden gets her first block of this first set. And a chance for the Lobos to try to stretch this one out here in set number 1. Maple River trying the other side, trying to get right back into this one. Muslin with just a bump over on 3. Maple River, they go outside. Zahn goes down the near side, and she able to get that one in. A good kill. There was a little gap between the pole and the near side, and Zahn took advantage of it. Her second kill here of set number 1. And Maple River, again, a team that's just not going away. Chloe Wetch on to serve, and we'll see if she can get the Raiders a little bit momentum here and try to tie this one up. Wedge, nice looking serve. Muslin with the dig. Goes to the outside. This one goes across. Wendell was there. Maple River keeps it alive. They got to bump it over on 3 as they do with Wedge. LaMoure Litchville-Marion comes down the middle, blocked at the net, and they try to get it over, but they can't. We have a lift, and LaMoure Litchville-Marion, the Lobos, will earn the point at 15-11. Substitution for LLM, Molly Robbins will check in, a senior. Service with Muslin. Muslin with the serve, dug out there by LaRue. Now it goes to the outside. This one, Bojahoski's there, partially blocked at the net. There was 2 Lobos in Wendell and alongside Roden, but that one able to go over the partial of the wall, and a point for Maple River. Maple River down by 3 here in set number 1 as they come on to serve. Ketterer with a little running jump serve. She goes down the right-hand side. Robbins was there. Now it's to the middle for the Lobos. They get it over on 3 with Roden. Here comes Maple River. They are able to get it over on 3 as well with Phelps. Back set near side Wendell. Wendell goes cross court and out of play, and a point for Maple River. Down by 2, 15-13 here in set number 1. Maple River a sweep over Barnes County North and a 5-setter back on Thursday against Lisbon. Here comes the serve. They go to Robbins. Nice pass. Comes to the middle. Here comes the push. Partially blocked at the net as they got the double block and just went off the right mitt of Wojciechowski, and a point for the Lobos. Up 16-13 now here in set number 1. Both teams with 2 timeouts remaining here in this first set. The Lobos with Roden on to serve. Leerud was there, good looking pass. Then it's going to get set by Wetch to the middle. Here comes the push, blocked at the net. Wojciechowski tries to get back up, does. Muslin back right corner covers. Now it's down the middle and a kill. LLM with Steffes gets the kill, her 3rd of the match, going through a double block. It's now 17-13 Lobos. One of the longer rallies, though, that we've had so far of this first set. On to serve is Roden. Leerud was there in the back. Now to Wetch to the near side. And we're going to get a kill for the Raiders. Brooklyn Olson, newly inserted, junior 5'7", gets the point, gets the side out, and for Maple River, sound like a broken record, but a chance to continue to try to climb a little closer and tie this one up. Leerud with the serve, hits one in the net. That's one thing, though, Maple River has done really well in this match, and that is not have the unforced errors at the net compared to what the Lobos had early on. They had 3 in the opening minutes. This one dug. Wetch is there, comes to the near side, and Zahn, check that. That's me, Addison Hannock. Hannock hammers one home. She gets the kill, and Maple River now down by 3. A couple more substitutions into the contest. As coming on to serve here for Maple River, Molly Bosch, the senior. Lobos got up 5-0 early, and since then it's been about a 3 to 5 point game for the remainder of this first set. This one comes through and it goes right to our camera. Nice job by Jenny, able to keep the camera feed still going as we get the kill from LLM. 19-15, Lobos earn the advantage. Coming on to serve is going to be Rasmussen. Rasmussen is there, able to get the dig in the back. Now they're going to set with Bosch. They go to the middle, hammering one down Main Street, and they're going to get it. Nice job on the hit there by Addison Hannock. Then we just had a double hit from LaMoure, Litchville-Marion, and Maple River. 19-16 right now, down by 3. Chance to serve. Jordan Ewan, the senior defensive specialist at 5'5", will come on. LaMoure, Litchville-Marion a point away from trying to get within 5 to close out this first set. This one just right over the net. Able to get it there was Quillen. Now they bump it over. Maple River will have to do the same here on 3 as they do. Lobos go down the middle. Here it comes, and we're going to get a net violation. This one will be on Maple River and Hannig, and a point for the Lobos. 20-16 here in set number 1, and Quinlan comes on to serve. Katie Zahn in the back alongside with Leerud and Ewine. This one goes to Leerud. Zahn tips it over with their left hand. Wendell was there for the Lobos. Now it comes to the outside, and that one's going to be down the near end, and a point for the Lobos after the kill from Muslin. Muslin gets her 3rd kill of this first set, 21-16. We'll see if Coach Poole wants a timeout. He does. We'll break with him. 21-16 in the first set. The Lobos up on the Raiders. It's Class B volleyball on your live events.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
For over 100 years, Findlay Farmers Grain and Elevator, a full-service cooperative, has been growing and adapting with the ever-changing agriculture industry. These strong roots in eastern North Dakota include a dedicated staff of 42 full-time employees. Findlay Farmers Grain and Elevator offers a variety of services, including agronomy, sales and service, custom application, grain drying and handling, bulk fuel and oil, tire repair, and light mechanic work. Findlay Farmers Grain and Elevator is a buyer of corn, soybeans, wheat, and sunflowers. Learn more by visiting FindlayFarmersElevator.com.
As we're back here at Tower City, as after the timeout, this rally going back and forth over the net a couple times. The Lobos go across court, and they're going to get the kill from the Lobos. Tessa Rasmussen able to corral that one and get her first kill of this first set of play. 22-16 now. LaMoure Litchville-Marion over Maple River here in Tower City. Their largest lead of this first set of play for LLM. Service here with Quinlan. Quinlan on to serve. As she does, LaRue digs it out. This one goes to Bosch, now to the middle as it goes cross-court, kept alive by Wendell. Now they just got to bump it over on three with Muslin. This one, Bosch comes to the front. Hanig's there, and Hanig hammers one home. A freshman product middle here, buries one there in the middle. Able to go one-on-one. Gets her second kill of the match, and for Maple River down by 5. 22-17 here in set number one. The aforementioned Addison on to serve. She comes onto this one. Going to be dug on the back by Rasmussen. This one goes to Muslin. Muslin blocked at the net. Kept alive by the Lobos. They go to the back. This is Quinlan. Hanig's there. And now Maple River needs to get it over. That one hits into the net by Bosch, and a point for the Lobos. 23-17, and a substitution here as LaRue will check in. Service for the Lobos, Katrina Just on to serve. Nice dig in the back by Maple River, as now LaRue just has to try to get it over. A little bit of a miscommunication error right there. We haven't seen that one too much by Maple River here in this first set, as the Lobos come on here with a opportunity to win set number one. Set point. Bosch, front set. This one going to get tipped and going to be a point for the Lobos, and that'll do it here in set number one. Set number one goes to LLM 25-18. Our second set is coming up next from Tower City on your live event.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country. Experts in every field.
Schedules can be a slippery slope. With YourLiveEvent.com, that's just not the case. Find schedules for select Minnesota and North Dakota high school athletics at our website. That's www.yourliveevent.com. For schedule updates, follow our social media pages. Never miss again when it comes to scheduling with Your Live Event.
Dakota Heritage Bank, serving you with 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota, has a strong background in ag and business lending, but can also help with any auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. Dakota Heritage Bank is a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. Our friendly staff greets you with a smile, takes the time to get to know you, and can help with your banking needs. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting what's important in life.
Your hometown agent, Tatum Brand, would like to wish the Lobos the best of luck this season. Back here at Tower City, set number 1 goes to LaMoure Litchville-Marion 25-18. We do have our first Class B volleyball poll out for the year, and Lytton HMB, the defending champs, number 1. Langdon Area Edmore Munich, the Cardinals, number 2, with Thompson, number 3, and Northern Cass, respectively, number 4. Kenmare 5, with Dickinson Trinity 6. Central Cass out of Region 1, 7. Grafton 8. Oaks and Minot our Redeemers tied at number 9. That's a look at your top 10 of your first Class B volleyball poll here in 2021. This one an outside hit, and that one's going to be a point for the Lobos as this one goes all the way around. And point number 1 for LaMoure Litchville-Marion here in this second set. Lobos on to serve. Back left corner, Zahn keeps alive. Wedge is there. Now it's going to go down, and Rasmussen able to get down here for the Lobos, and Muslin then able to get the kill in the back left-hand side. And 2 quick points here for LaMoure Litchville-Marion. The Lobos out in their black uniforms. Outside the libero, and Quinlan out in her white. Here comes the serve. Leeward has to get down to the deck. Wedge was there. Now they got to bump it over on 3 as they do with Phillips. This one goes outside, and here comes a push, and it can't get over the net, and a point inside out for Maple River. The Raiders will make a quick substitution as Brooklyn Olson, a 5'7" junior, in for her first time of this second set. Here comes the service there by Zahn, and the Lobos trying to keep that one alive as Muslin, just off the quick deflection, had to hit the deck, and Maple River now has made it 2 points each. Maple River a chance to take their first lead of this volleyball match with Katie Zahn serving. Muslin's there. They get it to the back, and they bump it over on 3 with Roden. This one down the middle. This one comes to the far side and just missing the outside. This is me with Phelps, and a point for the Lobos. It's now 3-2 LaMoure Litchville-Marion after winning again set number 1, 25-18. They jumped out 5-0 early in set number 1, then finally put the game away after Coach Poole was taking a 22-16 timeout, and then they were able to just put that one away as there was a substitution that they had to make sure they got through. And now the official will play it in as Muslin is on to serve. LaRue there in the back. Back set for the Raiders. Here comes a deep push. Quinlan's there. Now it comes to the set. This is Wendell, left-hand hitter. Wedge keeps alive. Now they got to bump it over on 3. Maple River able to do so. Here comes the front set near side. That's Robbins. Nerud was their longest rally so far. And as you say that, that one gets hit into the net. And the Lobos will take a 4-2 edge here in set number 2. Molly Muslin, the senior outside hitter, on to serve for the Lobos. Our Keith Irie Pioneer Seed scoreboard. This one, Bojahoski timed it, was blocked by Wendell and alongside with Roden. And it's 5-2 now, Lobos. You just saw Bojahoski, that 1-2. She put her right hand into it, but a double block there by the Lobos prevailed. Here comes a serve for LLM. LaRue just sees that one fly right by her, and a point for Maple River. So now 5-2. LaMoure Litchville-Marion goes to 5-3 now, and a chance for LaRue, a sophomore for Maple River, on to serve. LaRue, a little running jump serve. That one just gets over the net and an ace. 5-3. Now Maple River trailing. Now it's 5-4. Couldn't have placed it any better there if you're the sophomore. LaRue on to serve yet again. On a running jump serve. This one goes back left corner. Robbins was there. They give it to the middle. This one going to get just over off the push attempt by Roden. And a point for LaMoure Litchville-Marion, now up 6-4. Lobos, a chance to take set number 2 here and get up 2-0 early on for Maple River. They will love to tie this one up at 1 set apiece. Here comes Hanig. Hammond absolutely rifles one. Quinlan was there in the back. Now it goes to the middle. This just a push. Muslin's there, back left corner. Here comes the set by Just. Comes to the middle, and a nice job there by Steffes, just kind of reading the defense a little bit as Steffes gets the tip kill. 7-4 now, LaMoure Litchville-Marion. Maple River, LaRue on for the dig. This one going to get set to the middle, Bojahoski, and that one goes in to the stage area here in Tower City behind us. LaMoure Litchville-Marion earns the point, now up 8-4 here in this second set. Service, Quinlan goes back right-hand side to Olsen. Now it goes, and that's going to be Hanig, and Hanig misses the back right corner, and another point here for the Lobos, up 9-4. This is where a team like LaMoure Litchville-Marion, you look at their roster, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 seniors on the roster. They get up early, they understand what to do with it in a volleyball set. This one comes down the middle, here comes the tip, and blocked there by Hanig. And then we got a lift on the back end. Hanig give her the block though, nice job, and just what the doctor ordered for the Raiders. Down now by 4 as they'll come on to serve. 9-5, and to serve is Bosch. As Bosch will take this one, and that one can't get over the net, an unforced error, and the Lobos up 10-5. LaMoure Litchville-Marion, after tonight again, they will square off with Oaks on Thursday at 7 for Maple River. They'll go to Central Cass on Thursday, back here on your live event on Tower City against Sargent County on September the 14th. Maple River hits this one into the net by Ketterer. A couple of passes have not been there here in this second set, and head coach Craig Poole right now wondering when he might have to call a timeout or just kind of let his girls play through it. Wendell on to serve. This one with Bosch, front set. Here comes a deep push then by the Raiders with Anderson. This one down the middle, and a kill. Heidi Steffes was there. She gets the point. It's now 12-5 in the second set. We got a timeout in the action. We'll break as well. Lobos 12, Raiders 5 here in the second set on your live event.
Every business has its special needs and its own unique set of challenges. That's why we treat your business just like ours, to make sure you are covered right. Hello, this is Shane with Irie Insurance, and our agents have seen it all, and one slip-up can take a small business years to recover from. That's why it's so important for a small business to work with an insurance company that can save them money but also make sure they are protected. If you own a small business, we would like to work for you. Go to IrieInsurance.com to find a local agent near you.
The friendly staff at LaMoure Drug Store reminds you, from school supplies, greeting cards, or prescription needs, you can find it all at LaMoure Drug Store. COVID antibody testing and the Johnson & Johnson COVID vaccine also available. Plus, get your flu shot today. Watch out for the monthly flyer and monthly sales as well. Let LaMoure Drug Store be your one-stop shop for all your personal and giftware requests. LaMoure Drug Store, located in the center of LaMoure in the Bank North Mall. For more information, go to LaMoureDrugStore.com.
Wendell serves this one up, and for Maple River, they're going to have a net violation here and a point for LaMoure Litchville-Marion as we just come back. 13-5 in this second set. LaMoure Litchville-Marion, if you're just joining us, won set number 1, 25-18. LaRue tries to get the dig. Maple River will just have to get it over with Hanik as they do. Quinlan's there. Here comes the set by Wendell, and a nice effort by Maple River to keep that one alive with Olivia Anderson as she hits the deck, and more importantly, it ends up being a point for the Raiders. So give the second hand or the hockey assist there to Olivia Anderson as she had to sprawl out for that one, and Maple River earns the point. There might be a point like that that can turn the tide for the Raiders. Ewine on to serve for Maple River. Nice looking serve. Quinlan with a good pass. This one goes to Wendell, hit into the net by the Lobos, and a point for the Raiders. This is exactly what Maple River needs, a little 3-4 point rally. Back right corner, Robbins is there. Lobos will just have to get it over as they do with Quinlan on 3. Hanig, instead it's going to go Zahn. Zahn with a good hit, goes to Quinlan in the back. Robbins gets this one over the net and trying to get the pancake was Bosch. She just quite couldn't get there, and the Lobos are in the side out and the point at 14-7. Rasmussen will come on to serve, the senior here for LaMoure Litchville-Marion. Lobos trying to get to 2-1 on this season. LaRue with the dig, back set here to Hanig. Hanig then hits that one into the net, and a point for LaMoure Litchville-Marion, now at 15-7. After the timeout, it was 12-5 LLM, and they've added another point to that lead, up by 8. Bosch with the set. This one just gets over on 3 as it is with Anderson. Back set. Here comes a Lobos cross court trying to get the kill. LaRue was there. Now they got to bump it over as they do on the deep push. Wendell Can't get that one in the net, but good hustle again by LaRue to keep that point alive and for Maple River to earn the side out. The aforementioned LaRue will check out as Edison Hanig will come in, just a freshman at 5'11". Here's the serve. Wendell near side, Muslin with a deep push, left-hand side, kept alive for a second there by Molly Bosch. And now it's going to be a point for LaMoure Litchville-Marion. 16-8, Lobos over the Raiders here in this second set as the Lobos on to serve with Steffes. Steffes serves it to the middle. Ewine was there. They go outside to Zahn. Keep it alive with Steffes. Now to Muslin. Muslin goes down the middle, and it's going to be out of play. Smartly played there by the Raiders as Ewine just let that one go. 19, make it 16-9 Lobos. Taking a look at some of the state champs for the last couple of years. Linton HMB in 2020, Langdon Erie in 2019, Thompson in 2018, and LLM had a 3-year run in 15, 16, and 2017, respectively, for the Lobos. Here comes a tip. Muslin was there. Now Rasmussen gets it over on 3. LaRue. This is going to be set by Wetch. Goes to the side, and Zahn gets the kill. Zahn with her third kill of this one. It's now 16-10. LaMoure Litchville-Marion. If there was a time for Maple River to get a little bit of the rally going, it would be right now. Here comes Wetch on the running jump serve. Quinlan's there. Wendell gets it to the front, and Muslin just bumps it over on 3. Here comes a set. Comes down the middle, and that one is going to be a kill for Maple River. Phelps is able to get the kill. Wendell sprawled into the front row. Looks to be all right. Maple River now down by 5. Wetch on to serve. Quinlan was there. Wendell, back set. Lobos get that over on 3. This one goes outside to Zahn. Zahn partially blocked at the net. Rasmussen's there now to Quinlan at the 10-foot line. Maple River with Ewine to the back set. Wojciechowski with the push, but out of play, and a point for LaMoure Litchville-Marion. It's a Lobos 17, Maple River 11, as LLM will come on for the substitution. Katrina Just, the senior, on to serve for the Lobos. Just gets the serve. LaRue there for the dig in the middle with the set. This one comes right down, and that's going to be a point for Maple River with Phelps. Phelps found the little avenue at the net. She gets to get that one home, and 17-12 right now. Maple River down by 5, but with the serve. Gabrielle Ketterer will come on, the senior specialist at 5'6". Quinlan was there. This one going to be back set to Muslin. Muslin cross court miss hit, and a point for Maple River. We've seen that cross-court action a lot, then every now and then you'll see it just right down the line, kind of see where your defense is and eye it up from there. Here comes a serve by Kitterer. You could hear a pin drop here inside the Raider Dome. This one goes to the net, just stumped over. LaRue was there, and now they get it over on the second one for Maple River. They catch their rotation a little out of flex, and Kylie Phillips gets the kill, and Maple River just down by 3. So 17-14 here in the second set. Raiders are making a little bit of a comeback here on your live events.
LaMoure Hardware carries your everyday items for plumbing, electrical, automotive, and more. From Zenzer Bullseye Stain Blocking Primer, just $19.99. Valspar Medallion Interior Paint gets $7 instant savings per gallon. And Valspar Pristine Interior Paint get $10 instant savings per gallon. Plus, fiberglass handle garden tools are just $7.97. For more information on all the services LaMoure Hardware offers, go to LaMoureHardware.com.
Inside the Raider Dome in Tower City, the Raiders again were down 15-7 at one point. Now it's 17-14 LLM. So Maple River, after the timeout by LaMoure Litchville-Marion and head coach Jill Dunn, like to keep this thing rolling. Rasmussen with the pass. This one goes to the outside Wendell. She gets the tip. They get it over them by Maple River. This one going to be a deep push right-hand side. Maple River comes to the outside, and that one's going to get blocked at the net. Muslin couldn't keep it going, and Maple River with Brooklyn Olsen gets the kill. And more importantly for the Raiders, don't look now, a team that's just down 17-15 here in the second set. Kidder on to serve, just scrapes the top of the net. This one gets over. LaRue was there. Here comes the outside with Olsen. Set by Steffes. Muslin then with just a deep push. Olsen able to recover. Wetch has to get it over on 3, as she does. Steffes was there. Wendell with the set. This one gets over on 3 then by the Lobos. LaRue trying to set up Wojciechowski. Deep push. The Lobos were there, but they couldn't keep that one alive. And again, the ceiling comes into play every now and then in Tower City, and a point for Maple River. Not for the lack of hustle by Quinlan, but you just hit a fan, and there's a couple of bars that protect the fan so no volleyball or basketball can hit it, so it was a little bit quicker of a reaction, and the Raiders a chance to tie. Kidder on to serve. Goes to Rasmussen. They keep that one going. Almost get the ace, and they eventually do get the point. We're tied at 17 apiece here in the second set. Maple River again was down by 8, 15-7. Since then, it's been a 10-2 run for Maple River. Kidder on to serve. This to give the Raiders a lead. Back set. Muslin's there. Muslin gets the tip. They keep it alive. They can't get it over as that hits the top of the ceiling. And a point now for the Lobos. 18-17. And LaMoure Litchville-Marion will see what they can do here, seeing a 8-point advantage trimmed all the way back to an even game and now up by 1. Muslin on to serve. This one, Maple River just has to try to get it over. They do with Olsen. Steffes with the set. Lobos get blocked at the net. Roden gets blocked. Now it's to Robbins. Robbins gets it over. Maple River keeps it alive. This one goes right down Main Street, and that's going to be a kill. Kylie Phelps, the senior 5'9" hitter, put all of the mustard on that one. It's 18 apiece. And Maple River a chance here to try to take the lead again here in set number 2 with LaRue on a serve. Little running jump serve, knuckleball action. Steffes with the set, goes outside. Robbins blocked at the net, and there it goes down, and that's the kill. Maple River with Hennig starting to own the net. It's 19-18, and that's been something we've seen from the Raiders here during this run. Again, really good play at the net, particularly what we've seen Hennig, Wojciechowski, a couple of that party. LaRue a chance to add on to the lead. This one, a joust won by the Lobos. The Maple River keeps it alive. Hennig with the push. Quinlan was there, back right corner. Steffes backs at window, goes cross court, out of play, and a point for Maple River. And we got a timeout in the action. It's 20-18 Maple River in the second set. Lobos up by a set. And it's high school volleyball in your live event.
Maple Valley School District is engaging students in a world-class education, preparing them for lifelong success. Maple Valley serves the surrounding communities of Buffalo, Fingal, Oriska, and Tower City. They have a great student-to-teacher ratio at 16 students per class. Maple Valley ranks as one of the top 10 high schools in the Fargo-Moorhead area. For information, go online to maple-valley.k12.nd.us or call 701-749-2313.
On your Keith Irie scoreboard, Keith Irie Pioneer C, give them a call today at 701-789-0315. LaMoure Litchville-Marion won set 1 25-18. LLM was up 15-7 in the second set. They've only scored 3 points since. It's a 13-3 run right now by Maple River, as Maple River will come on after the timeout with LaRue. This one in the back by Quinlan. Steffes with the set outside Robbins. Cross court. LaRue tries to keep alive. She can, and we get a lift violation on Maple River. LaMoure Litchville-Marion after the timeout. They have 0 remaining in the second set. For Maple River, they have 1 remaining with Coach Poole. Here comes the serve by Quinlan. Dugout in the back. Wetch is there. Back set. Wojciechowski. Quinlan with the pass, trying to track it down to Steffes, and Robbins gets the deep push. LaRue with the dig. Wetch keeps it alive. Here comes Hennig with a little tip. This one now to the middle. Lobos get the spike. Maple River keeps it going. LaRue at the 10-foot line, gets it over on 3. Robbins, Steffes into the middle. Double block, and that's going to be the block by Hennig, and it is. You heard the double thud. Hennig was there. Another block for the freshman. 21-19 Maple River. And the Raiders right now 4 points away from potentially, I would say, stealing this second set. Again, being down by 15-7. Bosch comes on to serve. Quinlan was there. Steffes sets. This goes to the outside with Just. And Muslin is there, but can't corral that one. 22-19. So Steffes on the outside, and you got Just again the setter. I'm a little bit everywhere on the floor right now. For Bosch, she'll come on. This one goes down to the net. That's going to be Just. She goes out time to Steffes, who can't get that one over the net. And Maple River now 23-19 here in set number 2. Bosch continues to serve, 2 points away here for the Raiders. As she does, goes back right-hand side. Quinlan was there. Goes to the back. Here comes the hit by Muslin. Front set, Hannock goes through a double block. Quinlan recovers. Now that's going to be Just outside of Robbins. That one's going to go out of play. 24-19. Maple River with set point. A chance to tie this one up at 1 set apiece. Bosch on to serve. As she does, right-hand side, Quinlan. That's going to be with Just. And now Steffes gets it over on 3. Hannig with the tip. Just is there. This goes outside Robbins. There's a deep push. Maple River back set. This one going to be a kill and the set. The kill comes by Olivia Anderson for the junior, and Maple River wins set number 2. 25-19 here for Maple River. Set 1 goes to LLM. Set 2 goes to Maple River. We're knotted at 1 set apiece. It's Class B volleyball on your live event.
MLGC offers ultra-high-speed broadband, streaming TV, telephone, advanced business services, and commercial-grade video surveillance services. MLGC has a goal to continue to deliver future technologies that make rural communities in North Dakota vibrant places in which to live and do business in. They're your local provider who prides itself on its unmatched customer service with a small-town touch. MLGC has offices in Enderlin, Cooperstown, and Kindred. For more info, go to mlgc.com.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical North Dakota high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Going to NDSCS, I found out way more than just like sports. I met a lot of people just on my floor, and then different activities you could go to that were on campus. For sure, I'll look back on all the memories and love it. My name is Grace, and I'm here for my future.
First week of college, I can't tell you how many friends I've made. It's a family, you know what I mean? Like every time I go to a meeting, like everyone knows my name. They're always kind to me. I love it. I can't explain how much I love it here. My name is Junior, and I'm here for my future.
Back here inside Tower City, it's been a dandy so far. Set number 1 went to LaMoure Litchville-Marion, 25-18. Set number 2, Maple River comes back, trailing 15-7 to win, 25-19. We're tied at 1 set apiece here on your live event. Out-of-town scoreboard, Mayport CG leads Enderlin 2-0 right now in high school volleyball. Let's take a look across the state of North Dakota for some of the scores. Bismarck Legacy in Class A over Watford City, 2-0 as well. EDC Soccer on your live event at the half. It's West Fargo 1 and West Fargo Cheyenne currently 1. Again, the top 10 poll in Class B, Linton HMB 1, Langdon area number 2. Receiving votes out of Region 1 was Kindred. And you also had Central Cass at number 7 and Northern Cass at number 4, respectively. For Region 3, Carrington was receiving votes. Oaks at number 9, tied with Minot All Redeemers. Thompson out of Region 2, Langdon out of Region 4, and Linton HMB, the number 1 team, also out of Region 3. Chase Miller here with you from Tower City. Jenny is running the camera here tonight, and we're getting ready here for Maple River and LaMoure Litchville-Marion to get going in this third set. This one going to be out of play. No touch at the net, or will they? Yes, they will. They'll give the touch at the net. Muslin gets the kill, and for LaMoure Litchville-Marion, they earn the point up 1-0. Been a fun one that we've seen so far here tonight. If this is any indication of what this program for the co-op of Maple River is going to bring here in Region 1, this is going to be a tough cookie to crack. Here comes the front set by Just. Goes to the outside. Robbins, partially blocked at the net. LaRue keeps it going. Zahn with the deep push. What there is going to be Just. Goes the outside. Robbins yet again. She goes down the line, out of play, right in front of head coach Craig Poole here for Maple River, and we're knotted at 1 apiece. Look at LaMoure Litchville-Marion again. Lytton HMB, Carrington, just two teams that are ranked / receiving votes out of Region 3, so Region 3 will be tough. This one hit into the net by Maple River, point and side out for the Lobos. Region 1 we mentioned with Kindred, Northern Cass, and Central Cass, kind of what you expect. Oak Grove could be a little bit of a dark horse, and same thing for these Maple River Raiders. And Richland, they got a lot of girls that have played a ton of varsity experience for volleyball, so Region 1 should be just as deep as ever. Good job by the Raiders as they go outside. Brooklyn Olsen hammers one home, and it's now tied at 2 points apiece. The ever-decisive third set, you can get up by 1 and try to close out your opponent in set number 4. And we'll see if the Raiders can continue with some of the momentum they have right now. LaRue trying to go down the far right to left side of the volleyball court. Misses by about a half a foot out of play. And a point here for the Lobos. More in this third set. We've seen the unforced errors attribute to teams having the point. Wendell comes on to serve. Dug out back right corner by Kitterer. Here comes a back set. Bojahoski was there. Now that gets kept alive. That's with Quinlan and blocked at the net by Hannick. This one by Robbins. Going down, trying to keep it alive was Kitterer, but a point here for LaMoure Litchville-Marion. Lobos with Wendell on to serve here. Good looking serve wedge. Goes to the outside. Hannick with the tip. Almost gets the tip kill. Wendell comes out of nowhere. Quinlan at the 10-foot line. Miss hit and a point for Maple River. 4-3 Lobos. A substitution here as LLM will see a couple of Raiders come into the contest. Olivia Anderson is one of them. 5'9" junior on to serve is Molly Bosch, the 5'5" setter. Bosch's serve goes back left. Robbins there. Here comes the back set, and we're going to have a block at the net. Steffes gets blocked right at the net. Nice job by Hennig, and we're knotted at 4 points apiece. Seems like when you get Hennig there in the middle and alongside with her with Olivia Anderson, 5'11", 5'9", respectively, and then you go to the outside with Brooklyn Olsen at 5'7". That's been a nice little 1-2-3 punch here for the Raiders. Trying to get the second little dump set there, trying to get that over on 2 was Wendell. She cannot as it hits the net. 5-4 now Maple River over at LaMoure Litchville-Marion here in the third set. Here comes the serve. Robbins is there. That one does get over on 2 this time by Wendell. Hannig just has to get it over on 3 as she does. That was Steffes. This goes to the outside. Robbins. LaRue. Anderson with a deep push. Wendell's there. This one comes with Steffes. Nice job keeping alive as Olsen. Got to get over on 3. Hannig does. Muslin. Back set. This one going to be kept going as LaRue able to get it over on 3. Quinlan's there. Here comes the set. Little bit of a miss set. And Maple River earns the point. Nice long rally. Goes to Maple River. The Raiders 6-4 here in set number 3. Bosch on to serve. As she does, goes to the middle. Robbins, there's the back set. Parked at the, partially blocked at the net, and they somehow get it over with Hannig after the 1-2-3. Hannig again, but we're going to have a lift and a point by LaMoure Litchville-Marion. But you had LaRue Hannig, and alongside with her, you had Olivia Anderson to try to save that point. Substitution, Rasmussen, the senior, on to serve here for the Lobos on the far side. Down by a point in this third set, and she gets the ace. Rasmussen with her first ace of the night. We haven't said that too many times for the Lobos. We've seen that 3 times for the Raiders. Rasmussen comes back on. Now there'll be 4 girls in the back. This one goes to the right-hand side. Bosch is there, sets it up. Hannick down the middle, goes through 3 Lobos, and she gets the kill. There was a wall in front of her of Lobos. You had 3 in front, and she just wound up and delivered for the side out. Maple River coming on to serve is Jordan Ewine, the senior, 5'5". This one just hits the net off a little bit of rotation. Muslin's there. Deep push on the way by Steffes. Now it goes to Zahn for Maple River. Partially blocked at the net. Zahn gets it over. Rasmussen, Wendell, they go the outside. Steffes. Nice effort there by Steffes as she just found a little bit of a hole there throwing darts. LaMoure Litchville-Marion 7. And you have Maple River, the Raiders, 7. Third set tied at 1. Here it comes. Zahn, LaRude, back to Zahn, gets over. Rasmussen's there. Now it's Wendell to the middle. This one coming right down, good hit by Rodin. Zahn just has to bump it over on 3. Quinlan, Wendell, outside Muslin, and we're going to get a kill here after the lift by Hannick. And LaMoure Litchville-Marion leads it 8-7 in a set that's been back and forth from the start. In set number 1, early went to the Lobos and they never trailed. Set number 2, early went to the Lobos up 15-7, only to see that lead dissipate and eventually dissolve. And Hannick able to get that one over. Muslin was partially there and Quinlan couldn't keep it alive for the Lobos and were knotted at 8 apiece. Maple River, you take a look at what they have. In terms of senior leadership, they have 7 seniors on this team, so both teams pretty senior laden with the Lobos at 8 and Maple River at 9. They get the push over there by Muslin for the point. 9-8 now Lobos here in this third set. LaRue comes back on for Maple River. Coming on for LaMoure Litchville-Marion is Katrina Just, as Just is in the back. A chance to extend this Lobo lead. Dugout in the middle. Back set by Bosch. They get it over there on 3 then with Anderson. Lobos just have to bump it over on 2 with Muslin as she was running out of real estate. This one comes to the middle and a kill. Maple River, Kylie Phillips, the senior 5'9", gets the kill, and Maple River were tied at 9 apiece. Just wonder sometimes with Maple River, a new co-op again between Maple Valley, Hope, and Page, how long it would maybe have taken if you'd asked Coach Poole about this co-op and how quickly can these girls kind of get together, whether you're bringing 1 player in or 5 players in. There's a tip kill by Muslin and a point for LaMoure Litchville-Marion and the side out. Talking to Craig Poole earlier, said, the girls have been great to work with. There is a couple more Maple Valley players and Hope Page players, but everyone has been getting along early. Kind of had a joke with them, and I'm sure it helps to win your first 2 matches. There's an ace for Muslin. It's now 11-9 Lobos. But to beat a rival in Lisbon 3-2 your last time out and then take advantage of Barnes County North in a sweep, can ask for a better start to the season in this co-op. It's 11-10 after that one goes into the net. Service there and a chance for Kidder to tie this one up at 11 apiece for Maple River. Kidder on to serve as she does. Quinlan's there as it goes to the outside. Robbins partially blocked at the net. LaRue keeps it going. Wedge. This one also partially blocked at the net. Here comes the back set. Quinlan from the 10-foot line. Nice sprawling effort by Kidder to keep it going. Boja Hoski goes down the line and gets the kill. And we're tied at 11 apiece. Good solid rally here, and you can kind of look across the way. A lot of Maple River players with smiles on right now. They understand the situation of where they're in. Still 2 months to go before you get to region play, but they're liking what they're seeing in their first 3 volleyball matches. Wendell doesn't win a joust at the net. It was blocked by Maple River. This one is unable to get over, and now for Maple River, they're up 12-11. Volleyball match about 55 minutes old, and Maple River on to serve. That's with Kidder. Kidder comes on with this one, goes to back left corner. Muslin's there. This one gets punched over then by Wendell. Comes to near side for the Raiders as they get it over. That's going to be with Brooklyn Olsen. Robbins just bumps it over on 3. Here comes a back set. Wojciechowski blocked at the net, but she gets the point off the deflection from Roden. It's now 13-11 and a timeout Lobos. We're tied at 1 set apiece. Raiders up in the third set by 2 on your live event.
Talking more new trades from Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada 2013 Versatile 500 Power Shift with 2,700 hours, a 2010 Versatile 435 with 3,300 hours. Local trades. Call Chuck or Neil for more info and pricing. The J&M 750 grain cart with roll tarp scale 14-inch auger, a new Westfield auger 13 by 84, one remaining Versatile Fury for fall tillage. Talk with Chuck or Neil at Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada. They thank you for your business. 218-784-2961.
Back here inside Tower City, 13-11, Maple Valley here in the third set on your Keith Irie Pioneer scoreboard. 25-18 LaMoure Litchville-Marion in set number 1, and Maple River came back and won set number 2, 25-19. You just got a little bit of a feeling Maple River right now just has Uncle Mo momentum on their side from what they were able to do in the second set. Again, seen it on the screen, a very intimate setting here inside the Raider Dome. Got about 5-6 rows on either side. Good-looking crowd on this Tuesday night. And for Maple River, they come on. Robbins gets the dig. They keep it going, and then we're going to have a lift violation here on the Lobos by Roden. So a point Maple River just off the push. And for the Raiders, if they get a little rally going, they can get some breathing room here in this third set. Raiders on to serve with Kidder. Little running jump serve. That's going to be with Quinlan in the back. Robbins keeps alive, then Muslin with the deep push. Back set in the middle. That one's going to be home for Maple River. Kylie Phelps goes one-on-one, and she gets the point. 15-11 now Raiders. Now the Raiders, chance to continue this little rally right now. This one goes far left corner. Muslin's there. They go back to Muslin at the 10-foot line. LaRue was able to cover that one up. Wetch goes to the outside. A deep push. Quinlan has to go all the way down. Lobos almost run into each other. Wendell gets it over on 3. Wetch is there, covers some ground. Wojciechowski bumps it over. Now with Quinlan. This one comes to the middle. Here comes the hit by Roden, and we're going to have a net violation. This will be on the aforementioned Roden, and a point for Maple River. 16-11. Raiders with the advantage here in this third set. A set that was back and forth. And then all of a sudden we just saw Maple River get out to a little edge, and this is their largest lead here in this third set at 5. Robbins with the pass. This one comes down the middle. Roden was there, and Roden's going to get the kill. 16-12 advantage of the Raiders, but the Lobos on to serve with the aforementioned Roden, and coming in is Heidi Steffes. Steffes will play on the front line here for LLM. Roden on to serve, as she does, dug out back left corner. Wetch goes into the middle. Wojciechowski with a deep push. Lobos going to the back to Muslin. Muslin partially blocked at the net. Wetch is there, but you had LaRue alongside with a teammate, and Kidder just kind of ran into each other there at the back, and Wetch just couldn't get there quick enough. Lobos back-to-back points, down by 3. Roden on to serve, a chance to climb into this deficit and cut into it a little bit more. Roden serves, as she does. LaRue, and this one's going to hit a pipe. They keep it alive. What an effort there by Wetch to Wojciechowski. Now this one comes down, and that's going to be out of play after that one was hit by Steffes. And a point by Maple River, but nice job there from Wetch and Wojciechowski as that hit a pipe and just took a little ricochet and came down at a different angle. They kept it going, and Maple River, right now, the Raiders up by 4. LaRue on to serve, as she does. Duggan in the back by Muslin. They go to the outside. That's to Steffes. Steffes goes over 2 blockers and able to get the kill. 17-14 Maple River over LaMoure Litchville-Marion. Maple River is able to win this volleyball match. They got a very tantalizing date with Central Cass upcoming as Wendell hits that one into the net, 18-14. The reason why I say that is you just kind of take a look at what Maple River is as a co-op. Not maybe 100% sure of how these girls will kind of sync up together and get a little bit of chemistry, but early on this season, 2-0 and trying to get to 3-0 here, going up against a very quality opponent in LaMoure Litchville-Marion. Maple River in the back. They get it over on 3 as they do with Bosch. Here comes the Lobos. They go down, blocked at the net by Hanig. Quinlan then keeps this one alive, bumped over on 3 by Steffes. Leerud was there, now Hanig goes through a double block, but she can't get that one over by Rasmussen. Rasmussen partially gets the tip, then they keep it going. Rasmussen then gets it over on 2. Maple River on the far side, that goes into the net. And a couple of nice plays from either side. The Lobos, though, get the point 18-15 as Rissa Rasmussen will come on. And how about Tessa Rasmussen, the sophomore, able to keep that last point brewing. Rasmussen does have an ace. She goes right-hand side. Hanik has to go down. They try to get it over on 3. They can't, and it's now 18-16. Coach Poole does have a couple timeouts remaining here in this third set. See if Rasmussen maybe gets a point here if he calls one for the Raiders. Rasmussen goes right-hand side. There was Olsen. Here comes the front set. They get it over. Goes cross. Lobos keep it going, though, and that's going to be with Muslin. This one cross court, and is that in or out? They're going to say out on the hit by Olivia Anderson, and a point for the Lobos, 18-17 Raiders. Tough 50-50 call there. Rasmussen on to serve yet again. Bosch in the middle. Hanik tries to get it over on 3. She does. Here's a set by Wendell into the middle with Muslin. She just has a quick tip. This one goes back to Hanik. She gets it over. Muslin to Wendell. Back to the outside. Going one, and that's going to be in for the point by Heidi Steffes. And we're tied at 18 apiece. It's 18-18 here in set number 3. Timeout with Coach Poole. It's Class B volleyball here on your live event.
Pioneer, tailored for your farm, delivering success. With decades of research, Pioneer has the genetics, tools, and local testing capabilities to deliver the most diverse and consistent seed for your farm needs. Work with Keith Irie, Matt Powell, and Chelsea Beaton in Hope, your local Pioneer team, to evaluate your needs and select the best varieties with the right herbicide-tolerant trait for your farm. With the science behind Pioneer products and the local service, you get success from your crop yields. Good luck to the Finley Sharon Hope Page team from your local Pioneer seed representatives, Keith Irie, Matt Powell, and Chelsea Beaton of Hope.
Back here inside the Raider Dome at Tower City, 18-18, LaMoure Litchville-Marion, and alongside with Maple River, the Raiders. Set number 1 went to LLM, set number 2 went to Maple River, and now it's 18-18 here in set number 3 with Rasmussen on to serve after the timeout, as she does just gets over the net and an ace. And a lead here for the Lobos, now 19-18. Rasmussen just kind of delivers a knuckler at times. Leerud was there. Goes to Bosch. Hanig. Hanig with the deep push. Quinlan able to recover. Now it goes far side. This one's going to be with Steffes as this one comes up to the netting with us here. And we're tied at 19 apiece between Maple River and LaMoure Litchville-Marion. This again is like the hot box in baseball. If you get a cross-court hitter, look out. You might get that one bounce and boom, the lights might be out. Rasmussen backs up by Wendell. They try to get the tip. They do. Zahn runs out of real estate but puts it back on her side, and they bump it over on 3 for Maple River. Muslin goes for the deep tip. Maple River has to get over on 3. They can't with Ruda. She was trying to get that over. Just momentum was taking her the other way. Lobos up by 1, 20-19. You got to win by 2. First one at 25. If you get up by 2 wins. There's the knuckler. Zahn able to get it over. Nice job getting down with Quinlan. Now they bump it over on 3. Here's a deep push by Maple River. Quinlan's there, covers up back right corner. Goes to the outside, that's Muslin. Muslin with the push, partially blocked by Hanig at the net. Hanig then just gets it over on 3. Quinlan recovers. Back set here to the Lobos. Leerud. Now it's going to go to the middle. Hanig. Hanig outside to Rasmussen. Wendell outside. Muslin blocked at the net. Wendell then just gets it over. Here's Leerud, goes to the outside to Zahn. Zahn goes down the far side, and we're going to have a violation here and a net on the Lobos. So we're going to have a 20-20 affair here in set number 3. And Hanig is on to serve. Addison the 5'11 freshmen. 20 apiece here, and a chance for Maple River to take the lead. This one goes back right corner. Muslin's there. And they just have to bump it over with Roden. Back set. Maple River goes cross court, partially blocked. Quinlan, Wendell. This one is going to be back to Quinlan, and that one goes into the stands, and a point for Maple River. 21-20, and a timeout for LaMoure. Litchville-Marion will break with them. Raiders up by 1 in the third set. It's tied at 1 set apiece here in Tower City.
I'm starting off on some smaller projects to get me worked up to some of the bigger things built around here.
The atmosphere in the shop is very, very team-based, which is great.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
Back here in the Raider Dome, it's the Raiders up by 1 over LaMoure. Litchville-Marion right now here in this third set. And a timeout by the Lobos. We didn't get the official getting ready for play, so Maple River will continue with this one as they'll set it with Addison Hannig on to serve. Been a great Class B volleyball match so far here in early September. Wendell outside, Muslin with the deep push. Hannig was there down the sideline. Here it comes Zahn. Zahn with a little tip. Covered up by Robbins. Wendell back set to the near side. That one is going to be with Rasmussen Tessa. Partially blocked at the net, but the tip kill with Phelps. And it's now 22-20 Maple River. Our Raiders 3 points away from closing out the Lobos here in the third set and trying to get up 2-1. Hannig on to serve. Quinlan, the libero, on the opposite side for the Lobos with the dig. Here comes Rasmussen. That's Tessa. The Raiders go to the outside as they get it over with Anderson. Now it goes Wendell to the outside. Muslin goes cross court. There was Zahn. Here comes Bosch with a deep push. Quinlan to the outside. Muslin gets the tip and the kill. Just took a little bit off that one. Pulled the string. It's 22-21. Maple River, and on to serve here for the Lobos is going to be Katrina Just. Just on to serve, a chance to tie as she does. Dug into the middle by EY. Now it goes to the middle, and we're going to have a net violation, and this one will be against LaMoure Litchville-Marion. 23-21 Maple River, and they'll come on and serve, as they will Chloe Wetch. Boja Hosky checks back in as well for the Raiders. Wetch with the running jump serve. Quinlan gets the dig. Back set there as it comes to Muslin. Goes cross court. Wetch with the set. And then Zahn just tried to get it over. She did. And for LaMoure Litchville-Marion, they're asking for a lift. Nothing's there. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, and Zahn just kind of lost herself. She was going to go up, lost it, punched it over, and she gets the point, and it's now a set point here for Maple River. Wetch goes back left side. Muslin's there as it's going to be kept alive with Just. They go to the outside. Wendell with the miss hit, and Maple River wins it 25-21, and now they're up 2-1. 25-18 LLM, 25-19 Maple River, and now 25-21 here in the third set. Raiders up 2-1. We're back after this with our fourth set here on your live event.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
If you're in need of Minnesota and or North Dakota high school athletics coverage, head to yourliveevent.com so you don't miss out on moments like these.
Straight up the middle, bounces, he's open, he's down the field, touchdown, Nuggets!
Go to our YouTube page at Your Live Event, powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated.
Intercepted!
Follow us on Twitter at Your Live Event 1 and on Facebook at Your Live Event.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow. We now have 9 locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, and Harvey. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This has been a dandy for September the 7th, the third volleyball match respectively for LaMoure, Litchville-Marion, and alongside Maple River. It's the 4th set, and Maple River leads 2-1 as we get ready for the 4th set here on Your Live Event. Again, make sure you follow us on Twitter and Facebook by searching Your Live Event. You can check out some highlights from some of the action that we had last week on social media, and also get ready for the upcoming schedule throughout the rest of the week on yourliveevent.com. So the Lobos need to win to get a decisive 5th set here in the 4th for Maple River. They'll try to close out the visitors from LaMoure, Litchville-Marion. Zog gets blocked at the net once but twice. Steffes was there, and then the point upcoming as we get a lift. This will be with the Lobos. So nice job there by Steffes. Heidi, the sophomore, just continuing to battle in the middle and gets the point. Here comes a serve by Wendell. Outside it goes Bojahoski. She hit the net a little bit with the volleyball as the Lobos get over with Steffes. Now it comes to the middle. Steffes gets there, tries to bury it home, but that was Wetch. Wetch was ready for it. This one goes to back left, Quinlan. Now the middle, Steffes, and she hits that one into the net. A point for Maple River. It's 1 apiece. Set number 1 went to the Lobos. The last 2 sets went to Maple River, and if you would have this game essentially be 3 quarters, you would say 50% has went to the Lobos, 50% has went to Maple River in terms of points and in terms of just the possession of how each team is playing. But with these 3 sets, Maple River stole a little bit of set number 2 and able to come back and win set 3, and they're the team up right now 2-1 on the scoreboard. And I have a lift, and the Lobos will take the point. Now 2-1 here in the 4th set as Rasmussen will come on to serve. Litchville-Marion again, a proud program, titles in 2015, 16, and 17 in Class B. Wetch goes to the middle. This one by Bojahoski, dug out by Quinlan in the back, going outside. Muslin winds up, hits one, partially blocked at the net. Outside, here it comes for Maple River with Olsen. Now it goes Steffes, and she gets the kill. But a one-woman wrecking crew right now is Heidi Steffes here in set number 4. 3-1 Lobos, again in a needed 4th set, down 2-1 against Maple River. Back set, this one gets over, and that is in. Nice job on the watch there by Chloe Wetch, as it looked like she was just going to back set it, but found the little area between the 10-foot line and the side, and able to get that one for a dump kill. LaRue coming on for the running jump serve into the net. And a side out here for LaMoure, Litchville-Marion. Lobos kind of look at some of their games upcoming. A dandy with Oaks again on Thursday. Then you have Carrington as well on September the 21st. Couple Region 3 matchups. This one is hammered home by Bojahoski. The senior hitter makes it a 4-3 advantage. Now for LaMoure Litchville-Marion as the Raiders will come on and make a substitution. Or Maple River, you just kind of thought every match they were going to get a little more tested with Barnes County North, with Lisbon, and with LaMoure Litchville-Marion, and that's going to be the same on Thursday when they square off with a rated Central Cass team at Central Cass in Castleton. Maple River, they go outside. This one just pushed over there by Olson. Quinlan keeps it alive now to Muslin. Muslin partially blocked at the net. Maple River goes back to the 10-foot line. Hannig just bumps it over on 3. Rasmussen there. Wendell outside this one with Muslin going cross court, and she gets the kill. Lobos 5, Maple River 3. But also here in the month of September, Maple River will have a date with their couple of their games that you kind of will circle in terms of barometer. At Central Cass on the 9th, at Richland on the 21st, and home to Kindred on September the 28th, a match you can watch right here on your live event. Hannick is blocked at the net. The Lobos are there with the middle hitter in Roden, as it's now a 6-3 advantage for the Lobos. Coming on to serve, that'll be just service error, and a point goes to Maple River, now 6-4. So a couple teams, when you look at the month of September, some really good matches upcoming to just kind of see where they're at respectively. Again, Region 1, Super Regions, no district. Region 3, they're still doing district play with District 5 and District 6, and then you finally get to Regions. Maple River, LaRue goes to the back. This one, Dezan tries to get the tip. She can't, into the net, and a point for LaMoure Litchville-Marion. You still see a couple of regions in the state go super regional, Region 1 and Region 2 specifically here in the east, and you got Region 3 and Region 4 where they go from the districts then to the regions. Maple River, they go outside with Zahn. That one kept alive for a moment by Rasmussen, just asking it to go over is going to be just. Back set here comes from Maple Valley. Here it comes, and getting down on the ground was Quinlan to keep it alive for the Lobos. LaRue, this one gets over by Anderson, blocked at the net. LaRue keeps it going. Deep push back right corner. Quinlan is there. That's going to come to the near sideline. Rasmussen, and that's going to be out of play. Do we get a touch? We're not going to get a touch. They'll say that it's out, and a point for Maple River. The Lobo bench wanted a touch. Instead, it will be a point here for the Raiders as they're down by 2 in this fourth set, but up 2-1. Hannig on to serve. Back left corner. Lobos keep alive as Quinlan just has to get it over. As she does, Hannig almost puts that one into the basketball net. And we're going to have a jump ball because that one hit the basketball again. Not just net, but it hit the backboard. So it's going to be a jump ball. So again, that part is still in the part of play in terms of the court. So if it hits that any part of the shot clock, the rim, the net, or the backboard, will have a redo or a jump. After the jump here, Zahn gets blocked at the net by Roding, kept alive then by Just as they get it over on 3. Maple River back set. Here comes the push. That's with Anderson. Muslin with a deep push left-hand side. Hannig was there. A push for another push. Now we'll see what we have with Rasmussen. Goes cross court, and that's going to be out of play and a point for Maple River. 7-6 Lobos here in this contest. In the fourth set, Maple River a chance, though, to tie. Quinlan gets it. Now it's the middle. Roden absolutely unwinds on one, but just missing in the back right corner, and we're knotted at 7 apiece. Almost got up early by a couple points, but Maple River has held their ground as Hannick continues to serve. Quinlan, this one goes to the left. Roden's there. Roden hits one in the net, and a point for Maple River. Early on in the season, these are some of the things that you won't see a month or 2 months from now from these programs. Just some unforced errors. Kind of what you expect the first time in a football game. You maybe see some offsides or flags, or basketball. You might see a little bit more of the turnovers and foul situations where you get into the free throw line. This one hit into the net by Zahn. The Lobos get a side out, and we're knotted at 8 apiece. Region 1 tournament again, 8th, 9th, and 11th of November for the quarters, semis, and the championship. Region 3, same dates, they will have that in Carrington. Zahn goes across, and they get the point. Muslin kind of caught in no man's land, wondering, do I put my hands up and try to get the dig, or do I try to let it go and see if it goes out of play? It was a point and a kill here for Maple River. 9-8 Raiders trying to close out the Lobos here in set 2, set 3, and set 4 after losing set number 1, 25-18. Raiders on to serve. Quinlan. Here it comes. This goes to Steffes. Steffes goes right-hand side. LaRue was there. Now the middle partially blocked at the net after the hit by Phelps. This one just goes to Steffes. Steffes is blocked, and that's going to be a block party again for Phelps. 10-8 Maple River here in this fourth set. Wetch on to serve. Little running jump serve as she does. That one is in. The Lobos are saying that one should have been out. Instead, it's going to be in, and it's going to be 11-8. So Wetch gets the ace, her first of the night. I looked over to the Lobos side, and the players alongside with the coaches thought that one was out. Wetch on to serve. Muslin just now in the middle. Rasmussen gets it over. That's with Tessa. Back set. Here comes Bo Jahowski. That goes cross, and that is going to be out. 11 now to 9 on your scoreboard. We'll see if the Lobos can get a little rally going right now. But some of those 50-50 plays since the midway through the second set, they have gone more in favor of Maple River, where it's just been those hustles or close calls at the line. Here comes Zahn, partially blocked. Quinlan keeps that one going. This one goes across the way with Rasmussen. Here comes Maple River now. Zahn hits that one to the net, backpedaling, lost a little bit of balance, and the Lobos get the point. Back-to-back points for LaMoure Litchville-Marion. Down by 1. Rose Wendell on to serve again. Goes to LaRue. Down the middle. Here comes a punch over by Bo Jahowski. Wendell, and then almost a pair of Lobos. And Muslin alongside with Quinlan almost run into each other. And Maple River earns the point. 12-10 here in this fourth set. And the Raiders will come on to serve. Kitterer coming on here for Maple River. Gabrielle Kitterer goes back left corner. This one back set goes across, and Kitterer tries to leave that one out, but a point for LaMoure Litchville-Marion as they get the side out and the point now down by 1. Rasmussen on her serve, and she has a little bit of a tricky serve at times. We'll see the rotation. Other times you kind of see a knuckler. This one a little bit of both. This one goes into the middle, comes right out, but that's going to be a point for LaMoure Litchville-Marion. I think our camera's all right, but it took a wicked shot. And Jenny's there making sure it's all good to go. 12-12 as they continue with the service. Back set. This one's going to be a deep push then by Phelps. Now it comes to the middle. Nice push by Steffes. And she able to find the defense just kind of continuing to expand. There is no backside help after the front row there. And a point for the Lobos, up by 1. Rasmussen on to serve. LaRue can't handle that one, and it's an ace. We mentioned it with Rasmussen. We've seen some rallies when she is serving, just in particular of where the Lobos kind of have their pieces on the floor, and it's worked out pretty well. LaRue gets the pass back set here as they get it over on 3 with Phelps. Now it's going to go Wendell to the middle. Steffes delivers the right-handed blow. 15-12 and a timeout by head coach Craig Poole. The Lobos right now playing well midway through this fourth set here on your live event.
Goose River Heating and Cooling Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro and surrounding communities, ready to provide you with service work to existing and new customers. Whether Corey and the crew installed your heating and cooling system or not, they're ready to assist you with your service concerns. And if it's time to update your heating and cooling systems, whether it's your home, farm shop, a cabin, or office building, give Corey and the crew at Goose River Heating and Cooling a call. 701-430-1990. That's Goose River Heating and Cooling, Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro area and surrounding communities.
Back here inside Tower City, 15-12, LaMoure Litchville-Marion up here in this fourth set after the timeout by head coach Craig Poole of Maple River. He's got one remaining in this fourth set. Rasmussen continues to serve here for the Lobos. LaRue gets the dig. Wetch with the set. They go outside, and there on the backside was Quinlan here for the Lobos. They go to Muslin. Muslin blocked at the net and got the ricochet off Robbins, and a point here for Maple River. So one thing we've seen by the Raiders up front, whether it's been Phelps, whether it's been Hanig, at times Brooklyn Olsen, we've seen Anderson up there as well. They've been able to control a little bit of this net play here tonight against the Lobos. LaRue on to serve. Quinlan's there. Here comes the set as they get it over on two for LLM. This one going to be a kill then the other side, and a point by Boja Hoski with the kill. 15-14, Lobos up by one. And LaRue on to serve here for the Raiders, a chance to tie for Maple River. Here comes the running jump serve. Left-hand side, Muslin with the dig. Wendell with the set. Robbins then with the push. Maple River, Wetch, back set. Boja Hoski goes cross court. They leave it be. Does the Lobos, and they earn the points. For Minnesota Twins baseball fans, not been the summer you've been expecting, but Minnesota beats the Cleveland Indians earlier tonight. 3-0. Alex Colomé gets the save. Twins win it over Cleveland 3-0 in Progressive Field. Boja Hoski double blocked at the net, partially by Muslin. Rodin's there, and then Rodin is able to almost get the kill as Maple River kept that one alive, and they got it over the net just out of play. Lobos 17, Raiders 14. Scrappy might be the definition from what we've been seeing Maple River here tonight. Here comes the back set. Rasmussen's there for the Lobos. Wendell with the set now to Muslin. Muslin just gets it over then on three. Back set, Boja Hoski. Quinlan, Wendell, back set Robbins. Goes down the sideline. LaRue was there. Maple River will come with this one. Blocked at the net, and it will be four as it did not get over the net. And a point for the Lobos. Coach Craig Poole might need a timeout, or we'll see if he lets his gals play through it. Down by four. Again, if the Lobos win this fourth set, we'll go into set number 5. That set is missed out of play, and Maple River gets the side out. Coming on is Molly Bosch, and alongside with her, Olivia Anderson. Anderson's up front with alongside Hanig and Brooklyn Olsen. Here comes the serve with Bosch. Bosch, a back right corner. There is Quinlan. Here comes the middle, Rodin. Rodin goes down the end line, just a little off balanced, and it's going to be a point for Maple River. 18-16 Raiders. Down by 2, but a chance to serve. Bosch will continue with this. Quinlan in the back. Wendell sets, gets it to the near side as Muslin goes cross court, and a nice find as Muslin just throwing darts out there. 19-16 and a substitution on the serve. Katrina Just on to serve here for the Lobos, up by 3 in this fourth set. Just serve, LaRue there with the dig. Here comes the set, Hanig. Hanig hits that one into the net, and now it's 20-16. Lobos up over the Raiders. LLM 5 points away right now in this fourth set from getting into a 2-2 all affair into that ever-decisive fifth set. This one going to be in the middle. Hanig just pushes it over. Quinlan's there. Here comes the set. Rodin in the middle, blocked at the net, then Hanig gets the lift. 21-16 here in the fourth set, and we'll see if we get a Coach Poole timeout. And we will. Lobos up by 5 here in the fourth set, trying to get to that ever-decisive fifth set. Here it's Region 1 versus Region 3, Class B Volleyball on your live event.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
Back here inside Tower City after the timeout by head coach Craig Poole of Maple River. The serve upcoming by the Lobos and Just. They go to Hanig. Hanig with the deep push. There is Just. Now it comes the other side. Wendell goes cross court. Do we get a touch at the net by Hanig or no? No touch. A side out Maple River as they earn the point. 21-17. Maple River down by 4. And if they get a little bit of a rally going right now, they could put some pressure on LLM to try to close out this 4th set. And get a win for Maple River in this 4th set. They would win 3-1 and win the match. Ewine on to serve. Muslin gets it over then on 3. Ewine digs out the back left corner. This one going to be a deep push by Anderson. Wendell sets it up, goes to Muslin. She punches it over as the Raiders go to Zahn. Zahn able to get it over. Here it comes into the middle. Rodin, back left corner. Here comes another push by Maple River. Nice job by Quinlan. Muslin goes to the right-hand side. This one hits the top of the ceiling. A quick ricochet and a point for the Lobos. 22-17 LLM. 3 points away from closing out set number 4. On to serve is Muslin. Molly on to serve. LaRue there with the dig. This goes to Bosch to the back, and we're going to get a double hit. 23-17 Lobos. Lobos 2 points away here from winning set number 4. Muslin on to serve as she does. LaRue is there. This one goes into the back. This one just pushed over by Anderson. Wendell goes to Muslin at the 10-foot line. Gets it over then on 3. Maple River goes to Hanig. Hanig with the tip, blocked at the net by Rodin, and the Lobos now have a set point. It's been a fun battle to watch here tonight. At the net with Hanig and Rodin particularly. Here comes Muslin. Leerud was there. This one goes to the outside. Zahn. Zahn goes right-hand side. Quinlan keeps it going. Now it's the back to Muslin. Muslin just gets it over the net. Zahn was there. And then just a missed pass and a missed lack of communication. The Lobos have just forced a decisive 5th set. Set 1 goes to LLM. Set 2 goes to Maple River. Set 2 goes to 3 goes to Maple River, and set 4 goes to LLM. 25-17. We're back with our 5th set next here on your live events.
For over 100 years, Findlay Farmers Grain and Elevator, a full-service cooperative, has been growing and adapting with the ever-changing agriculture industry. These strong roots in eastern North Dakota include a dedicated staff of 42 full-time employees. Findlay Farmers Grain and Elevator offers a variety of services, including agronomy, sales and service, custom application, grain drying and handling, bulk fuel and oil, tire repair, and light mechanic work. Findlay Farmers Grain and Elevator is a buyer of corn, soybeans, wheat, and sunflowers. Learn more by visiting FindlayFarmersElevator.com.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country. Experts in every field.
Schedules can be a slippery slope. With YourLiveEvent.com, that's just not the case. Find schedules for select Minnesota and North Dakota high school athletics at our website. That's www.yourliveevent.com. For schedule updates, follow our social media pages. Never miss again when it comes to scheduling with Your Live Event.
Back here inside Tower City, we're tied at 2 apiece on your Keith Irie Pioneer scoreboard between Maple River and LaMoure Litchville-Marion as this one gets to the 9 o'clock hour on a Tuesday night. A volleyball match that's about 90 minutes old between the Raiders and the Lobos. Set 1, LLM 25-18. Set 2, Maple River 25-19. Set 3, Maple River 25-21. And set 4 goes to LLM 25-17. Back-to-back matches for Maple River in which they're going to play a 5th set. They won against Lisbon Heading into Labor Day weekend on Thursday night, 3-2 for LaMoure Litchville-Marion. This will be their longest in terms of sets volleyball match on the year. They got shut out by LaMoure. Linton HMB were swept in their season opener on August the 31st, and they came back and beat Napoleon Gackle-Streeter 3-1 on a Thursday. So this will be their first 5-setter of the season. After tonight for the Lobos, they will play against Oaks at 7 o'clock on Thursday. Then the Volley in the Valley tournament comes up this weekend. And then they travel to Ellendale a week from tonight. Next couple matches for Maple River at Central Cass at 7:30 in Castleton on Thursday. A week from tonight here on your live event, home to Sargent County. That co-op made of Milner, North Sargent, and Sargent Central. And then they travel to Enderlin, where the Enderlin and Maple Valley Falcons co-op in football. That one will be on September the 16th. But right now, got to find out who wins this 5th set. And for Maple River, they would go to 3-0 on the year. For the Lobos, they would try to improve to 2-1. This one, Steffes in the middle, tips it over. Zahn is there. Wedge keeps it going. A joust at the net. That's going to be won by Maple River. Not once, but twice. Bojahowski able to deliver, and it's 1-0 Maple River. Wetch on to serve again. Set number 5. First one to 15. Rally scoring win by 2. So every point means even just a hair more. Steffes gets that one and gets the kill. 1-1 here in the 5th set. On to serve is Rose Wendell, the senior setter. Wendell coming on serve. That one hits the net, trying to get the pancake as on. She can't, and it's going to be an ace for Wendell. Her first one comes at a most opportune time here late in this volleyball match. 2-1 Lobos. Wendell on to serve. Arud was there, and then you just had a miscommunication between Wetch and Zahn. One saying you take it, the other says you take it, and what the Lobos will take is a point, up 3-1. Wendell on to serve. LaRue was there. Nice pass to Wetch. Front sets to the near side. That goes on the near side of the post, out of play. It's now 4-1 Lobos. And this is what a quick start can do for you in set number 5. You can really play with the momentum, but also feel like you're doing everything on your side, and Coach Poole wants a timeout. Will break. 4-1 Lobos here in the 5th set on your live event.
Dakota Heritage Bank, serving you with 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota, has a strong background in ag and business lending, but can also help with any auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. Dakota Heritage Bank is a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. Our friendly staff greets you with a smile, takes the time to get to know you, and can help with your banking needs. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Back here after the timeout, LaMoure Litchville-Marion up 4-1 in this 5th set over Maple River and Tower City. LaRue tries to get the dig. Wedge keeps alive off the net, and then smashing one down was Phelps. LaMoure Litchville-Marion gets it over on 3 with Steffes. This one goes outside to Zahn, blocked at the net, and we're going to get a violation here on Maple River, and this will be a net. And for the Lobos, they'll now take it up 5-1. Again, first one to 15, win by 2 here in set number 5. Lobos, Wendell comes on. LaRue was there. This one going to be set by Wedge to the middle, and there's the kill. And there is the senior middle hitter. Kylie Phelps gets the side out, and coming on to serve is going to be Katie Zahn. 5-2 Lobos. And Zahn, we'll see if she can get a rally here for the Raiders. Zahn goes to the back right corner. Rasmussen there. This one comes to the middle. And that's going to be out of play on the hit from Steffes. 5-3. Lobos up by 2. Katie Zahn back on to serve. Back right corner. Wendell at the net. Then we get Steffes, and we're going to have a net violation, or they're going to say it's a lift. It is a lift on the Lobos. So what was a 5-1 score for LLM? 3 straight points by Maple River has made this a 1-point deficit for the Raiders. Zahn on a serve as Quillen gets the dig. Steffes hammers one. Oh, what a beauty. She just looped around Wendell, put it on the tee, and Steffes pulled out the ripcord for a 6-4 lead. That might be the kill of the match if the Lobos can come out with the ever-dangerous Rasmussen. Rissa on to serve. 6-4 LLM. Here comes the serve. Nice job by LaRue there. Back set. They got to try to tip it over. They can't. And a point after the lift. It's LaMoure Litchville-Marion 7, Maple River 4. Rasmussen, it just seems like every time she comes up for the Lobos, they get at least 3-4 points in a row. Wetch serves. This one trying to get over by Phelps. They do. Quinlan's there. Back set by Wendell. There's Steffes as she gets it over on 3. This one hits the top of the net. They keep it going then. Steffes partially blocked at the net. And now LaRue has to have a deep push. She does. Quinlan, Wendell, outside, Muslin. Muslin can't get that one to go. And a point for Maple River. 7-5, Lobos with the advantage, but the Raiders are not going away. And they'll bring out their big freshman, Addison Hennig, at 5'11", and now in the middle and at the net. Service upcoming here for LaRue. LaRue on to serve, and a service error. Lobos take the point. 8-5 LLM here in the 5th set. Lobos. Cassie Quillen, the libero junior, on to serve. As she does. This one going to be passed out. They got to get it over on 3. They do with Wedge, who absolutely finds a perfect spot in the back right corner for the kill. Well, that's just kind of found herself in no man's land. Said, hey, I got to get this one over. She does, and caught the Lobo rotation a little bit out of sorts. 8-6 LLM. Maple River on to serve with Molly Bosch, the senior setter. Bosch comes on. That one is by Quillen. Dug out outside Muslin. Muslin partially blocked at the net. They keep alive. LaRue tries to get the push. She does. Robbins, Wendell, 10-foot line. Here it comes to Quillen into the net, and a point for Maple River. Again, Raleigh scoring. Got to win by 2. 1st to 15 earns this volleyball match, and it'll be well earned for either club. And Maple River trying to improve to 3-0, or LLM trying to get to 2-1. Here comes Bosch, back right corner. Wendell goes to the outside. Muslin comes up, and Muslin gets the kill. Molly gives the Lobos one step closer to that double-digit mark of what you're looking for here in the 5th set, as Katrina Just will come on and serve, and the Lobos up 9-7. Here it comes from Just, back left corner, dug out there by Olsen. This to the middle by Hennig, and that one is going to be in for the kill. And our camera is absolutely taking a beating here tonight, and alongside with the 4 when Hennig just smashes one down. Either way, it looks to be all right. It's 9-8 Lobos over the Raiders. If you don't get a block out in front of Hennig, she's going to make you deliver. And oh, by the way, she's only a freshman. So for Coach Poole, it'll be fun to see what and how she can grow in the next couple of years. There is a knuckler, screwball, or name your adjective, and a point here for Jordan Ely on the ace, and we're tied at 9 apiece. We'll keep it here. LaMoure Litchville-Marion was up 5-1 in this set, only to see since then Maple River go on a little 8-4 run, and it's 9-9 here in the 5th set. Maple River Raiders head coached by Craig Poole. For LaMoure Litchville-Marion, the Lobos head coached by Jill Dunn. They have both taken a timeout here in the 5th set. This has been a fun one here on September the 7th. Almost feels kind of like a late October seeding game where postseason contention is on the line, but this is Region 1, Region 3 in a non-region contest, and it's been an absolute dandy here for the last hour and a half of game time. On to serve is Jordan Ely, 9-9. Here comes a set to the middle. Roden blocked at the net, and she gets the kill. She went through the double block, gets the point. The side out for the Lobos, and Muslin will come on to serve. Tessa Rasmussen will check in for her sister. Tessa, the sophomore. Rissa, the senior. Muslin to serve. Back left corner. Ewine's there. Bosch with a back set to Hennig. Hennig goes cross court, and she rifles another one home. Hennig with 2 monster kills here in the last couple of points for the Raiders. We're tied at 10 apiece. And the aforementioned Hennig will come on and serve. It's 10-10. Hennig comes on. This one dug up by Quillen. Now it goes to the far left-hand side. Going across court, and Rasmussen can't get that one to go in front of the Raider bench. And the entire Raider bench gets on their feet, has a couple claps and some encouragement for their teammates. Hennig back on to serve. 11-10 Raiders here in set number 5. Muslin. This one goes to the right-hand side. They punch it over there on 3 with Rasmussen. Maple River has to get it over. They do with Anderson. Now this one goes outside to Rasmussen. Partially blocked at the net. This one goes to Anderson. Anderson with a push. Muslin is there to the middle. Roden blocked at the net. They punch it over with Maple River to keep the volley going. This one keeps on, and it's going to be a point for Rasmussen. Rasmussen and Roden kind of ran into each other. They smirked because they get the point, and Rasmussen gets the kill. It's 11 apiece here in this 5th set, and on to serve is Roden. 11-11. Again, first to 15, win by 2, rally scoring here in set number 5. Roden on to serve. There it goes to Zahn. Asking everyone to get away is Bosch, and here comes the push. Just on to serve. Steffes tries to get the drop. Not there. Deep push then by Bosch to the back right corner. Just is there. Now to Steffes. They get it over on 3. LaRue with an absolutely sprawling effort as it runs into the net. Then Bosch was there to try to keep alive. It's a point for the Lobos, 12-11 LLM. On to serve is Roden yet again. You can hear a pin drop on the serve. This one is going to go, and it's going to hit, and it's going to be a jump ball because, again, the basket is in the court of play. So it's a jump ball if it hits the basket, if it hits the backboard, the hoop, anything of that nature. Because it's in the court of play, it's a jump ball. So we'll have a reserve here and a jump. Better job there by Ewan as that goes the outside. Zahn with the tip. Lobos recover, joust at the net. And unable there for Maple River and Kylie Phelps. She saw the area between the double block, and she's just going to get that one to go, and a timeout on the court. It's 13-11. The Lobos 2 points away from closing out Maple River here at the Raider Dome on your live event.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting what's important in life.
Your hometown agent, Tatum Brand, would like to wish the Lobos the best of luck this season.
LaMoure, Litchville-Marion, 13, Maple River, the Raiders 11. LLM 2 points away from winning this 5th set after the timeout by head coach Craig Poole from Maple River. Roden on to serve as she does. There is Ewine, goes to the middle. Bosch with the set, goes outside, and that's going to go right down to Zahn. Nice job by Muslin keeping that one going, and then Steffes wins it at the net, and a point for the Lobos. Here is set and match point for LLM. Roden comes up. Maple River needs a 3-point rally now to keep this one going. Roden and the Lobos a point away from winning the match. Bosch gets the set. This one gets tipped over. Steffes with the block. Another joust, and Steffes gets the kill. Steffes, the sophomore, puts this one away. 15-11 in set number 5. LaMoure Litchville-Marion earns the win 3-2. An absolute dandy here in Tower City. 3-2. LaMoure Litchville-Marion picks up the win over Maple River. Our post-game show is coming up next here on your live event.
Every business has its special needs and its own unique set of challenges. That's why we treat your business just like ours, to make sure you are covered right. Hello, this is Shane with Irie Insurance, and our agents have seen it all, and one slip-up can take a small business years to recover from. That's why it's so important for a small business to work with an insurance company that can save them money but also make sure they are protected. If you own a small business, we would like to work for you. Go to IrieInsurance.com to find a local agent near you.
The friendly staff at LaMoure Drugstore reminds you, from school supplies, greeting cards, or prescription needs, you can find it all at LaMoure Drugstore. COVID antibody testing and the Johnson & Johnson COVID vaccine also available. Plus, get your flu shot today. Watch out for the monthly flyer and monthly sales as well. Let LaMoure Drugstore be your one-stop shop for all your personal and giftware requests. LaMoure Drugstore, located in the center of LaMoure in the Bank North Mall. For more information, go to LamoureDrugstore.com.
LaMoure Hardware carries your everyday items for plumbing, electrical, automotive, and more. From Zenzer Bullseye Stain Blocking Primer, just $19.99. Valspar Medallion Interior Paint gets $7 instant savings per gallon. And Valspar Pristine Interior Paint get $10 instant savings per gallon. Plus, fiberglass handle garden tools are just $7.97. For more information on all the services LaMoure Hardware offers, go to LaMoureHardware.com.
Maple Valley School District is engaging students in a world-class education, preparing them for lifelong success. Maple Valley serves the surrounding communities of Buffalo, Fingal, Oriska, and Tower City. They have a great student-to-teacher ratio at 16 students per class. Maple Valley ranks as one of the top 10 high schools in the Fargo-Moorhead area. For information, go online to maple-valley.k12.nd.us or call 701-749-2313.
MLGC offers ultra-high-speed broadband, streaming TV, telephone, advanced business services, and commercial-grade video surveillance services. MLGC has a goal to continue to deliver future technologies that make rural communities in North Dakota vibrant places in which to live and do business in. They're your local provider who prides itself on its unmatched customer service with a small-town touch. MLGC has offices in Enderlin, Cooperstown, and Kindred. For more info, go to mlgc.com.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical North Dakota high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Back here inside Tower City again, your final 3-2. LaMoure Litchville-Marion picks up the win over Maple River, 25-18, 19-25, 21-25, 25-17, and 15-11. LaMoure Litchville-Marion improves to 2-1 on the season, while Maple River drops to 2-1 on the season. The Lobos' next game will be on Thursday against Oaks at home at 7 o'clock before their Volley in the Valley tournament this weekend. While for Maple River, their next two contests, it should be a good one in Castleton. We'll see where Maple River stands in Region 1 against a really good club in Central Cass. That'll be at 7:30 on Thursday, and then they're back home right here on your live event a week from tonight against the Sargent County Bulldogs on September the 14th for Maple River. Non-region games, so Maple River still 1-0 in Region 1 play, 2-1 on the season for LaMoure Litchville-Marion. They're 2-1 overall on the year, and they are 1-1 in Region 1 play. They have yet to play a District 5 game yet. Tournaments, a reminder, region tournaments begin in November, on November the 8th, respectively, in the quarterfinals, with the state tournament on November 18th through the 20th at the Bismarck Event Center. For more action on your live event, go to our website at yourliveevent.com to check out the remainder of our schedule for what Thursday and Friday is going to bring this weekend. Some volleyball, some soccer, some football. We got it all covered for you throughout the fall here on your live event. Make sure you follow us on Facebook or Twitter, or stream us free on YouTube, and you can watch this and anything else that we've covered throughout the year for free on YouTube as well by searching your live event. I'm Chase Miller. Thanks so much for watching tonight's game. LaMoure Litchville-Marion again, 3-2 over Maple River. The Lobos and the Raiders now both at 2-1 on the season. Have a great rest of your Tuesday night. Have a great week, and enjoy the rest of what your live event has to offer throughout the month of September. Again, go to yourliveevent.com. Good night, everyone.